So here I went around the entire map to go into B, or behind B, to intercept any tank that would come here. And I have the high ground. Hello, Anakin. And there is also T-28. So the one with the turret is the more dangerous one. So let's engage him first. Okay. Cannon breach, that's good. And the turret ring. So he has some time to repair. I wanted to finish him, but the T-28 actually sees me and I hit his ammunition and it disappears. That never happens when I play this tank. That doesn't happen in my tanks at all. Just in very rare occasions. Okay. I cannot really reverse back into cover and he might reverse and hit me actually. So this is risky and yep, I can actually beat his tank traverse. And again, we hit ammunition and it just simply disappears. Okay. Gladly, I have them both. And let's try to get the Carnarvon. And we get the cannon breach again. Well, at least there is no enemy cast to destroy me. And, well, that's a meme if I have ever seen one. Italians switching sides within a battle, bombing other Italians. I hate planes, I really do. Oh god, I hate them. So, hello there and welcome back to War Thunder. Today we play Italian 6.7 and the vehicles are not fully upgraded, so they have not their complete full performance, they don't have all the ammunition. In this case I begin with the Orbal 74, 6.7, 90mm with heat FS, 300mm of penetration as the stock shell. And as tier 1, you get a HES shell. And the HES shell might have been very useful in this battle. But there's more, because I activated, obviously, a 500% RP booster. I still grind the Italians myself. There are not that many golden eagles available to me that I just can skip everything. And I want to go back to my beloved automatic to rebalance high tier. Okay. But of course, it wouldn't be a Gaijin meme fiasco if it wouldn't be a complete up tier. Although this tank is a little bit more independent from the battle rating thanks to its mobility. I flanked here successfully the entire enemy team through the middle because this is War Thunder's map design. And, well, I held my fire back, although I'm really busy scouting the tank. Scouting is a very, very powerful ability and you always should use it whenever possible. It is something where the enemy has no idea that he is scouted, where he has no idea that he is a, well, blinking red dot on the minimap. So, M103, and we take out his gun breach. That's good. But he went out of my line of fire, so yeah, I still have to remember this guy, but we will see a bit more of this guy later on. So, and I'm just chilling here. Now, I'm in a very powerful position. Behind the enemy lines, I have a hard cover here, and I must not throw it, okay? I must not really screw up the situation. My position is very, very powerful to support here the fight around around the Reichstag. Around the Reichstag, I should say. Strong German language, yeah. Because I can shoot enemies in the back, where their armor is, well, actually the thinnest. They don't expect me. I can disable them, I can finish them off. They have to go into predictable positions where they are safe then from the sniper ridgeline and also my advancing team. Okay, I had to finish here the BMP-1, he was looking my way. And then there's this American heavy tank. Can we take his breach? Yes, there we go. So he has now problems. And he's down to half his crew. Now let's figure out if this guy is listening to Sabaton or if he has actually noticed me while I was shooting here at his team. And seems like he's listening to Sabaton. I love Sabaton, but for, you know, playing a game like War Thunder where you need to hear everything around you is so goddamn important, at least in realistic battle. Well, it's not really that healthy to listen to some Panzerkampf, right? You don't have to listen to it, you have to do it. So, again, we scout here this guy, so my team knows that there is somebody camping. Although, surprisingly, nobody is in the city at their spawn location, or camping location rather. And I just greatly overestimate here the drop of the shells. I'm used to the other two tanks, of which we'll see a bit more later. For the simple reason that they have recoilless rifles. This is an actual 90mm gun with a decent velocity. So I spotted here the Russian heavy tank. It looked like a gun barrel from the IS-6, very unique, very distinctive. And I'm looking around. I completely change position here and I just wait, because this position is very powerful. But if I would be really impatient and just go out of it, just because there is nothing to shoot immediately, I think I would waste here a lot of potential. Again, let's check here the sniper ridgeline. Nothing to be seen. And the IS-6 is not looking my way. Nothing on the other side. We have A and B. Let's just defend it, okay? There's just so much that I can do. I cannot take care of C as well. That probably would get me killed anyway. I dropped an artillery strike here on the IS-6, but it seems like he has survived that without issues, unsurprisingly. And do you remember the M103? Well, I did. And this position behind the Reichstag for him was very good. Was good. So, that was a crew knockout, I take it, good stuff. Because from here he had really good firing angles across the map actually. And that is a very powerful position as well. Now my team has a bit more breathing space, they can concentrate on other things. And yeah, that position going here into this cover of the Reichstag. The position around the Reichstag in general is very powerful. If you dominate this, if you know how to use them, you can control vast majority of the map itself. And even actually fire into the direction of C if somebody is not really paying attention. You can actually take his gun breech or kill the tank entirely, depending on the ammunition, depending on the exact situation. So, and then out of the blue, so to say, there is a Russian heavy tank, in this case an IS-2. And I was very lucky that there was this Panther rack in the way. I scout him, I pop my smoke, and I do not immediately move, but he fires anyway. And the shrapnels actually disable here my gun breech. And I want to repair this, but the holding time of the smoke is probably not that long, because I'm down to 2 crew members. And just as if he would be a good player, the IS-6 comes away, and I actually scouted him, but he hull broke me. So that was the last bit that I could do. IS-6, still a very dangerous tank. I pick here the G55S. I personally hate planes. I hate bombing tanks. And normally, if it wouldn't be for a big booster, if it wouldn't be for trying to get the maximum out of this game, I just would leave the game. For me personally, that is the most efficient way. Now, it is a personal opinion, but this is how I always played tank RP. It was never really worth going into the end game, wasting minutes after minutes where then the battle is already decided. I'm not saying that this match is decided. It's far from it. It's actually a long battle, as you can see with the video length. But planes in tank RP, it has this, you know, it has this taste, it has this smell that I don't like. But using your plane as anti-cas, yeah, that's good. So we deleted here a Russian I-185, a rather rare plane. It's been a while since I personally have seen something like this. And there is the IS-6. Okay, so going here into a suicide dive, no. So I try to bleed here a little bit speed with the maneuver, so that I have a shallower approach, so I can pull out again. I know that the Reichstag is nearby, but I'm quite sure that I can roll out of the way. And as it turns out, I should have not turned. Well, at least I got here the IS-6. But I have enough spawn points acquired so that I can use here the IAR 81C. Fantastic plane for its battle rating of 2.7 actually, and we have two 21 centimeter Werfergranaten and one 250 kilogram bomb. One of the best CAS planes for Italy. Now that brings us to the next question. Is this plane worth taking into battle? Well, since I have to research planes here as well, I'm not really wasting anything in terms of, you know, going only in with tanks and then only getting RP for tanks, because, you know, it's obviously split. And I'm still not done yet with the proper anti-cast roll. Now this plane has a nasty habit of going into the unresponsive area, or lockup, whatever you want to call it, where it gets really unresponsive, and I have driven this plane very often into the ground where I think, oh, I can easily pull out of this, and then it turns out that I couldn't. Ugh. Talking here about turning capabilities, this plane has some feelable disadvantages when it comes to turning when you have all your CAS loadout with you. However, this is a P-47. It is a fantastic plane. I had to roll here out of the way to not immediately drive myself into the ground. And it's powerful. P-47, they are enjoyable aircraft to fly for me personally. And I cannot really catch him. So he is safe from me, and I want to find now a target for my bomb. But there is nothing here on this side. Now, since the time that I hopped into the G55S and now, actually the enemy team manages it to get the third capture point. I get here the Russian P-47, which is good. And then one tank is shooting me with a 50 cal, it seems. And I wanted to dodge here, take some speed, and again, this is the lockup, where the plane just doesn't pull up. And so I got killed by an M26. There are situations where you feel really dumb. This is one of them. However, now we take the R3, fantastic vehicle itself. So, you know, it's another 6.7, the R3T 106FA. It has two recoilless rifles, 105mm or 106mm, but only 10 rounds, which is different from the Fiat 6614, which has the same ammunition, but only one recoilless rifle, but 17 rounds. The gun handling is awful, but the vehicles are fast. Maybe even a little bit too fast. It has to be seen. So, I noticed here that there is an enemy tank, and it turns out to be a Foch. The Foch is a fantastic tank, but against those anti-tank grenades with 380mm of penetration, yeah, its armor is not really that good. But I managed to hit his gun mantle, which is really annoying, and managed to bounce one of the shells. So I have to go through half my ammunition to actually finish him off. Yeah. So, now we have cleared him, and round around the Reichstag we go, right? Because now I know in A there is a tank. And I have to be fast. You gotta go fast, mate. To dodge the incoming shells. Yep, and we scout him. Good stuff. Artillery strike on this heavy tank. I have no idea what it is. With hopefully enough speed, we can go over those trenches. Advanced Gaijin driving physics models, whatever you want to call them. And now we have to be very careful. So, I hope I cleared here the Reichstag. Remember the M103? Remember the Foch? Yeah, they actually went into powerful positions. Let's hope that the artillery strike does its work and distracts him and just, you know, throws up a lot of dust and mud, whatever. But now this is a very crucial moment. It's late game. So you have to take care of the enemies. Okay, there are two French tanks. And I want to focus here the tank destroyer. And that was a beautiful shot. Didn't expect the result, to be honest. Crew knockout. Then I wait nearly for complete reload. Then I get the driver, and before he can swing the turret around, I blow him up. Good stuff, good hit. But I'm now down to only 2 shells. Somebody shot me. Now I have committed to the run, so I have to, you know, go fast. Those tanks are fun. I have not played them a lot. So now I have to actually go into A and decap it. And hello there. Good stuff that he was actually low on crew. And now I have only 1 hash shell for my 2, well, recoilless rifles. Oh, this is a bad situation because those tanks are very, very fragile. You can easily destroy them even, and I'm not kidding, with the 7.62, 7.7, 7.92 millimeter machine guns. Artillery strike is coming in and knocks out 2 of my crew members. I'm down to 2 crew members. That takes the repair time up to 24 seconds, even within the capture zone. Now it goes down to 11 seconds. I cannot replenish my crew here, sadly, and I only have 1 hash shell left. I mean, I have now another anti-tank grenade, but it still has to reload, and with only 2 crew members, that takes a very long time. Oh god. And with that 1 hash shell, we managed to blow up here the M4A1. Oof. So that was a very important cap, and there was nothing that I could do. The tank goes away, and I did not see the DCA-40. I saw some traces, but well, it happens. Okay. And now I have to go into this other tank, and that is obviously the 6.3 battle rating Fiat 6614 that has 106mm or 105mm recoilless rifle with 17 rounds. It's also very fragile, but also very fast, and I have to make here the aggressive gameplay because I need to deny the enemy tank to get the cap. That's priority number 1. But it's also very, very dangerous since I, well, just simply don't have a backup tank. And I tried to also grind here silver lines. That was also one of the reasons why I have chosen the planes, although as we could see I was not very successful. But that was not really the gameplay. So at Berlin, everybody has its favorite position or its favorite combat zone. Some people like Berlin, a lot of people don't like it. I actually like Berlin despite it being a city map because it has a huge variety of positions and locations, has a lot of flanking opportunities. It's a unique asymmetrical map. I like that. So here I actually see the shadow of the enemy anti-aircraft truck or tank. Then I hear him and he goes around, and watch this. Yeah, he doesn't hull break, and I was actually dead, but the friendly M47 knew the position, knew the situation, and just killed him and saved my life. And this is how we actually won the game. Big oof. Big oof. As it is good tradition, let's have a look at the post-battle results, and this time obviously no survivor, but we got 2 aircraft kills, 9 tank kills, 3 enemy kill assists, and we also scouted 15 tanks. Overall a good match and 1 zone captured, giving us 128,000 silver lines and 28,500 modification research points and 32,457 vehicle research. That's a good result. Why? Because I had a 500% research point booster. Now this match is very interesting for me personally because I know this sounds arrogant, but I still got it. Okay, I still can pull it off. I still have my situational awareness even after the first tank loss. That's it for me today, so thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Please give this video a like if it did, subscribe if you want to see more, let me know in the comment section what you think about it, and we'll see each other on the battlefields of War Thunder.